here we are on YouTube, and as Nathan would say, well. But he's not here. Well, but he's not here. It's me. All right, so our next one is another Louis song, and it's from Maryanne as well. So she gave us two. My next Louis request is a live performance of Bigger Than Me from the Late Late Show, which was his first single from Faith in the Future. You've heard the song and seen the music video, but you've never seen Louis perform it live. Yeah, this will be my second time seeing him and my first time hearing him live. So
yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. So it's going to be good. I trust everyone's requests for songs these days because no one has disappointed me yet.
It's fantastic. People are excited. Right here, people are excited for this one. So there you go in our chat right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Bigger Than Me was his first single off his second album. Nice pick, says Sam. Yeah. So this is a great song. This is one of the first songs I think Nathan and I reacted to from Louis at the time of our journey as well. I think this is one of the first songs. I could be wrong. But I'm just surprised I haven't seen this live. Maybe I've heard it live because we did his live album reaction. Check it out on our YouTube. We did his live album, but it was audio only. So I guess you could argue I haven't seen him perform live. Let me know if I'm crazy about that as well, if I haven't even heard this live. But I've seen Louis live a few times. But here we go, and I'm excited, of course.
All right.
For the record, James Corden is a goof, but that's just me.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I used to watch Craig Ferguson. He took over for Craig Ferguson, didn't he?
It's a long thing in our journey with James because he go on Reddit and Google James Corden. You'll get all these incredible stories of people who've met him and got to know the real him, and he's not a nice person. And guess what? Yeah, guess what? I don't like not nice people. I'm sorry. I'm weird that way.
That's not surprising. I wouldn't be surprised. Yep.
Okay.
Performing Bigger Than Me from his brilliant forthcoming album, Faith in the Future, which is out November 11th. Please welcome once again the phenomenal Louis Tomlinson.
Somebody told me I would change. I used to hide behind a smile. Somebody told me I would change. I was afraid, I don't know why. So does the world outside I realize. Didn't need the signs, walking different lines. No one took a left, trying to make it right. All of these voices, all of these choices, I don't hear them anymore, hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid to don't. Call me liar, yeah, you're so quick to judge. Cause yeah, I might have changed, but everybody does. All of those voices, all of those choices, I don't hear them anymore, hear them anymore. When somebody told me I would change, I used to hide behind a smile. When somebody told me I would change, I was afraid to go on. So does the world outside realize it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. I've woken up for myself. It's bigger than me. It's
All right. All right. Calm down. Calm down.
Faith in the Future is available to pre-order right now. Come on back, everybody.
All right. Yeah. Next, you're going to put your hands down his pants. Just relax, buddy. Gee.
Oh my goodness. All right.
Sorry. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. All right.
Yeah. I really like the song. I'm glad that I heard him live because I actually like his vocals better now. Whereas in the last song, it was beautiful and it was good. I like his vocals. I like hearing them now live. I'm almost like, I've never really been a girly to listen to live versions of things because I'm like, I just want to hear the song and be able to enjoy it. And sometimes the live sounds would bug me because of the audiences. But now that we're doing something like this, it's a little different for me because I genuinely enjoy hearing their natural vocals in a live setting. I really enjoyed that song as well. I really like that song. I'll probably add that one to a playlist as well. And
what are you going to call your well playlist? Are you have you titled? Because Nathan's got his one wheel playlist and his workout playlist. What do you have a title for the playlist?
It depends on the song. If it's a song that I'm like, oh, this will be on my everyday kind of playlist of what I'm listening to, kind of like my folk music, my slower folk music that I really enjoy, that just goes on a regular playlist that I have. And then I do have another one where I'm like, I don't even know what the genre would be because I don't have it. So I've named it Whelp Songs.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It's really, really creative. Very good name for it. That's a very creative name. But yeah, just Whelp Songs.
Well, I think the Louis fans that watch our channel are very happy that you're enjoying your journey so far with Louis. And it's interesting that you picked up the live versus the studio. I didn't want to say anything on that song because it's such a beautiful song, the two of us. Like, it's a beautiful song. The first time I ever heard that song was live in studio. He did a COVID performance of that. So it was one of those live in studios. And it was really beautiful. Same thing. It was his raw voice. Yeah, I found the studio version. I didn't want to say it. I've done enough Louis in One Direction where I can say things where, like, I know where I stand, and not everything's perfect. Not everything's amazing. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Channels that do that drive me at the wall, and we don't do that here.
Yeah.
So I found that the two of us, the vocal work, Louis' vocals was a little bit overproduced. And
yeah. That's why I said I wasn't like, wow, he has amazing vocals. I was like, they're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm glad I heard a live one after because now I'm like, okay, he can sing. He has a really great voice.
And that's why I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to draw attention to the fact because I know how he sings live. I don't mind that vocals are tweaked in the studio because the studio kind of has, how should I say this? That's what makes the studio what the studio is. A studio song is a tweak. It's a polished version of the song. They literally edit the song. Like, it's not even a live playthrough. Back, those days are long gone. Like, bands back in the day used to sit in the room together and live play songs. Very few bands do that now. They used to. Yeah. They would sit in the studio and they would be across from each other playing into the mics and recording the track, laying down the track. Like, so that the drummer had to be on. And now they will literally just play the drum track, lay over the guitar track, lay over the solo. It's all piecemeal together. Anyways. So that being said, only because I've listened to Louis so much, hearing the studio version of that song, I was like, oh yeah, you can tell it's overly produced because I know what Louis sounds like live. What I love about this performance is that it's very live Louis, very raw, meaning it's because these talk show productions are always a little bit tricky because it's not their setup per se, it's the in-studio setup. Like, they're bringing their equipment stuff, but they're kind of like plugging into what the live studio has to offer. So the soundboard might not be the greatest, but it can really expose or not expose as someone who maybe can't sing. Now, the thing about Louis too is he's not a flawless singer. And I say this with all love, meaning I like that he's raw. I like that he's not an opera singer or the male version of Celine Dion. That's not why you listen to Louis, if that makes sense. His vocal work it's emotive and passionate. It has a streak of humility to it and kind of like blue collar working class vocals. I know it sounds silly, like Bruce Springsteen. I'm a huge Bruce Springsteen fan. There you go. Bruce Springsteen is not a vocalist. You don't go to Bruce Springsteen concert because, oh, he's got the best vocals. No, it's about the song, the story, it's the emotion, and he emotes into the vocal. But Bruce is Bruce. You're not listening to Bruce because of his singing. And that's why I really like Louis. I'm not listening to him because I think he's the best singer from One Direction. Yeah. It's because of who he is and the songs he sings about and the working class and the lower man sort of status that he sings to. Yeah, he's like the Bruce Springsteen of One Direction. There, I said it. I said it. All right. I love him. I love Louis. He's my elf. That's what I always say. He's like a little elf. He looks like a little elf you can put in your pocket and walk around with him. So,
Aww.
yeah, I know. He's adorable. Okay. Thanks, Maryanne, for this request. Awesome to see this live. We got another live one coming up at the time of this recording. So stand by for that, folks. And thank you, Maryanne, for this request. Oh, if you want to be like Maryanne, I should say, check out the description in this video on YouTube. There's a way to get the requests to us. And if you want Danielle to hear more Louis, that's how you're going to get it done. Any song, One Direction or otherwise, doesn't matter. Danielle's new to the group, so yeah.
I'm a new. Oh, the end.
Are you still here? Get out of here. Get out of here.